Just gonna put our number 41 on the building. Apparently, no number, no mail.
That's right.
No mailbox, no mail, no number, no mail.
Today is day 10. Yeah, yesterday's day 9, today's day 10. I'm gonna paint these two walls here. Let's see how this room looks. I'm gonna paint these two, get these done. And I know Mike's gonna be working on the garage. We'll have to start going up there, start painting. He's gonna be doing some masking and some drywall and all that stuff. Tommy's working on building the uplift desk still. We're struggling with that thing. And yeah, we'll see what else to get into. Dane gets here tonight, so start tearing apart the home theater and the network. He's gonna start working on that. And we're all hands on deck. Jeff ran to the grocery store, or not the grocery store, the post office again. So yeah, working through one thing at a time. But Tommy and I got some more ping pong in last night. The guy got destroyed. But this, I'm interested to see how this looks when we get this in the creamy white. It's OC17. I'll grab the little swatch here called White Dove.
So it's this one right here, White Dove. It's hard to tell, but there's like it's not white, it's like an off-white, like a creamy white. And this was Fairview Taupe HC85 is what I was doing in the home theater. So I'm doing this in the home theater, this in the basement area here. Well, I'm not gonna paint any of this wood. We're gonna leave this alone and we'll see how it turns out. Sherwin-Williams paint is good, but this stuff is, I like this stuff the best. Just a regular Ben line, a Benjamin Moore flat. And that's the AC or OC17 White Dove. All right, this new method I'm trying, I mean, I guess I get the efficiency of it is that you roll it out, then you'll edge less because you roll up to whatever you can roll to, and then you cut in afterwards. I've always done it where I cut in and then roll because I felt like I was rolling over some of my brush marks. So anyway, that's the first coat. All right, we got some speakers. So, wait, why don't we have two sets of LYD5s? Well, we'll have to take one home. We were only supposed to have one set. Vogue 10, Sub 9S. The key is, did I get, yes. Okay, LCRs. S4 LCR MTs, okay, great. So I got our walnut Evokes. Those are going on the ceiling for our rears or on the wall. We got our sub 6s for the home theater. Evoke 50s. Our Evoke 10s. And then do we have our brackets? WSBs. That's what I'm wondering. All right, bros. Home stretch of the drywall work.
Yeah, first finishing coat. We'll clean up.
Yeah, I'm painting the basement, getting that done.
Yeah, you're working on that right now?
Yeah.
How's it going? Are you still doing trim?
Well, I'm doing the basement, not the home theater.
Oh, yeah.
It's super easy knocking that out. Anything special about this process here today?
No, nothing special. Just top coating as smooth as we can get it without having sand.
Yeah. And then we do what? Then you start masking? You're gonna paint the ceiling first?
Ideally, you want to paint the ceiling last. Paint the walls first.
Okay.
Because it's easier to mask and do a paper border all the way around and then spray the ceiling.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Because if you try to mask the ceiling, you got to tape out here, hold the paper up. So
Right.
paint the walls first, I think.
So walls first, then trim, or trim first, then walls?
It doesn't matter. Trim can be any time.
Yeah.
I would just do the trim. You can do it last. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Walls first, ceiling second, and then you can do the trim if you want.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna do at least 2 coats today and try to
sneak in a third tomorrow, let it dry.
Yeah.
And we'll start masking, cleaning up. I'll have Trevor start cleaning all the windowsills and getting that all dialed in so we can paint all that.
Gosh, the weather broke. It's only gonna be like high of 81 today.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then I think I do want to paint this door.
White?
Yeah, and it'll look a lot better if we paint these too.
Yeah.
And these will have to be sprayed. You can't.
Yeah, no, we'll spray them. Sure. And mask off all the galvanized stuff.
Can we sneak in the mailbox install today too?
Sure.
In between like drywall coats?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm gonna coat things and then we're gonna have things in between time, so
Yeah.
things have to dry.
Yeah, we'll try to.
It's supposed to rain today? Feels like it's gonna.
I don't know. Yeah, that looks great. So we'll see when I hang the pictures back on the wall. I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna roll out one more time, just a quick third coat. I don't need to edge it or cut in a third coat, but I'm gonna just roll a quick third coat and call it done.
Stick that back in there too.
Ooh, I feel a sense of completion.
Yeah, getting close, man.
Yeah.
Second coat on there.
But this has got to become an obsessed garage, not somebody's garage.
Yeah.
Maddie's garage.
No, it's Mike's garage. I'll let you use
You can have it. All right, I'm down with that.
You could have the
You
house.
keep going, and I'll admit. We'll put a little plaque on the wall for you.
Thank you.
Get a little.
That's what I need.
Get one of those like bronze, like of your face with that
Yeah, there you go.
with a smirk.
Smirk. What smirk do I have? Yeah, that one makes me feel special, man.
Yep, I'll get that for you. So you did the initial tape, right?
Yep.
You squeeze the.
Then you start floating it out.
So now you're putting a big old chunk on there to.
more, and then yeah, it'll be. This is probably the most you'll do at any one time is the second
Yeah.
float, and then after that you just dial in from there.
Yeah.
Filling in all the other holes they had left too. You know, like, I don't know, they left all these holes in here. So. I think that was when she had her Jeep top on, maybe over here at one time. Look at that one. Yeah, over here. Knees feeling a little subpar today.
Yeah, my body hurts from all that.
Look at that, how swole up that thing is, man.
Yeah, not a smart move.
Yeah. Yeah, he's slipping off the ladder and catching the kneecap isn't hard.
Well, look, I got a blood leg from the old ladder.
Oh, you sure do. What did you get?
Just I got the baby soft skin, you know.
And what did you hit it on?
I was climbing the ladder, you know, just
Oh,
you hold on with your shins, you know, on the ladder.
I know. I know.
Alright, got another quick little unboxing. Little batch to do. The unboxing's coming close to an end. So, got some more packages, got some carpenter bee dust, and got some US pans. I ordered some things that we're, as we cook each night, there's a few things that, like we didn't have any measuring cups or measuring spoons and stuff like that, so I ordered those. But I'm about done with the expenses. If you're interested in the business side of things, I'm gonna make a video. I wanted to make it earlier, but I'm gonna make a video on Inside the Hex I'm gonna sit down and do a little fireside chat again, but I do wanna make a video talking about the numbers and where we're at and how I'm thinking about this. If you are interested in that, go to obsessedgarage.com and you can become a member. But unboxing the rest of these things and go back and put my third coat of paint on. I found this company a little while ago called Man Kitchen. They make these spatulas that are amazing. They're actually not very expensive for how awesome they are. I've bought this garlic breast, and then I have their kitchen scissors, which are pretty decent too. For what they cost, they're pretty awesome. I think it's just like a dude making stuff. It's pretty cool. No more, no mailbox, no mail, Mike.
Yeah, that's good. Take care of that postmaster lady. She's very friendly. and make sure she's happy.
Where's the mailbox?
Well, we don't need it right now. I'm gonna seek the post and then bolt the mailbox to it after.
Okay. You want to get a level?
I have it.
Okay.
Right
All right, let's go. All right, so that's where the no mailbox, no mail is getting solved.
Almost drive that sucker in there.
That might be.
I want a solid. We need to fix my mailbox in Florida. That thing's ready to fall out of the ground.
Ours is all leaning towards the street.
Yeah.
The post is all curved.
That's because people never put concrete. They just put like a little stake in the ground. That's not good.
They do. And it's sand, so people don't.
Yeah, we need to do it for real. Like this little sitting rock here. I really want to clean this thing out. I think I can just lift these grates up and take it out. There's a substantial amount of dirt, Tommy.
It really is.
Like, I'm sweating. I probably made 60, 70 little full shovelful trips already.
The whole thing to at least around here was completely full.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Well,
dirt.
hopefully now that there's no construction,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
I think it's probably mud sliding just from.
Yeah, it's true. Well, we can dig it out once every couple of years. Yeah. We dug out a good couple of wheelbarrows full of dirt out of that thing. Now we have a nice functioning driveway drain. Got a little product placement here. Filled up the mister.
Getting the mister set up.
That was a lot of work to bring that mister.
Look at that bad boy though, huh? That's 100% humidity.
Well, I'm taking two of these to football games from me, maybe 4. That way I don't have to carry that big battery pack anymore. This is the hardest darn 2-foot hole we've ever digging in our
I
lives.
think we probably should have bought a coastal digger. I'm used to that. Yeah, I got spoiled in the Florida soil.
Yeah, you can use your hand to dig through it.
It's so nice. This is just like red clay.
I've got some better numbers coming, so those should be here in a couple days.
Swap them out.
Pull forward, you can't see it.
Alright.
I'm too lazy to get out.
I'm too lazy to walk down the driveway too.
That's our mailbox.
That's official, see? So it's
That's cemented in or
it's
concreted in.
15 inches deep.
Yeah.
And then we put the last 2 inches of soil so grass will grow again.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice and level, nice and plumb.
Nice and plumb. She's of legal height and distance from the edge of the curb.
Nice.
Per USPS specifications.
Okay. I've got a sticker coming that says 41 Feldberg, so that'll be
nice.
good.
Put that on the side.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs a number on the face, on the front face.
That looks stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
Or like a NASCAR mailbox there.
And then we got our drain all cleaned out.
Yeah, there was a lot of good soil in that baby.
Jeez, I don't know what I threw all.
There's like a
couple wheelbarrows
half yard in there.
Got some numbers. Boom.
Official.
Can't say we don't have numbers, Mike.
Official. We officially exist now.
Got a mailbox. Got some drywall. So,
Yes.
should I start coming in here and start masking and doing?
Probably not yet. Probably tomorrow.
I'm gonna start painting the
Start scraping.
basement then.
That's what I would do. And we'll thoroughly, probably just before we'll wash it out, water, sweep everything to this floor drains, get all the dust out of here,
Yeah.
clean all the baseboards, clean all the windows, the frames, all that stuff. Then we can mask.
Yeah. Man, I really do like this kitchen. And then this was from that country bakery down the street from yesterday. I made a chicken pot pie. I've been eating it like 6 o'clock every day. Well, 5 o'clock today. Is it 4:44? I thought it was later than that. Yeah, it's 4:44. Let that cool off while I go change some light bulbs. All right, so we're gonna set up for our Dine Audio system. So this is the Dine Audio S4 Studio Series left, center, right. And so you could set it up to where you did these, or this, or you could do 3. You could do woofer, mid-bass, woofer. We don't have room to do that, so we're just going to do woofer, woofer, mid-bass. So this is there's the S4 LCR MT, which is this piece here, and then that's the S4 LCR MT. No.
That's S for LCR-W, LCR65W, which are two 6.5-inch woofers. So this is going to be then powered by, for now, the Sony that's in the basement, but eventually we'll swap out for a T778. So what we're going to do is take these things off. And then I'm going to take these Deftex out, which these are here. So that's going to come out, and I'm going to cut the hole bigger. So on this one, I'm going to cut to the right. So it's not ideal in that, see, this center is going to be a little bit off. So technically speaking, the center channel should be right smack in the middle. It's going to be slightly off to the left a bit.
Was it any harder to open the hole even on both sides? Are you going to use a router, or how are you going to cut it?
Well, what I'm saying is, if we make it even on both sides, then this is going to be even further off to the left.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This
Yeah,
section,
okay,
right?
yeah, okay.
And so I'm going to open the hole as much to the right.
I got it.
So it's going to be a little bit funky.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not sure what I may do. Because it might make sense to just leave it open like that. We can paint the grills black.
Sure.
I don't know, we'll see.
I need to go more?
Yeah, probably more. But the screws don't come all the way out. They just come out most of the way. But I mean, if you do take them all the way out, it's not a big deal. And you just lift up. And you pull the cable off, just push pin. And that's it. So these are decent speakers. I think they're like $600 a piece.
Nice.
Now these are, 7, 8 years old, something like that. But they still make them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not what we're putting in.
Not, yeah, not Dane audio quality.
No, definitely not. Plus they're aluminum dome, which I don't like. All right, so we've got our left, center, right. We got it figured out what we're gonna do. So we're gonna center the three of them. And then we snip the little ends on the bracket. So I snipped this because they were a little too tall to fit here to here. We're gonna take these gold screws out. We'll put a little bit of wood putty in there, I guess. And that'll be good to go. And we're just gonna leave it like that.
Today is day 10? No, today's day 11. Yesterday was day 10, I think. So today we're going to get into some fun stuff. Dane's here from Volk Technologies. Came down from New York City to help me out. And we're going to play with some audio, video, and get our network set up. So I think many of you will find this interesting. We've been talking about, I've been complaining about this forever, that there needs to be a solution. There needs to be some sort of simple solution or, sophisticated solution, kind of like our custom install pressure washer, where there needs to be, like, get me 90% of the way there so I can do like a legit, network at my house. Because a lot of you guys have houses that, like, you can't just put like a Google Mesh system in. You need to put some access points, and it gets complicated, but it really shouldn't be. So we're going to dig into that today. We're going to rip out all the Control 4 stuff. We might get into playing with some NAD stuff. It's going to be a good day. Mike's going to continue working on his the drywall, and bring you along. Let's do it.
I was actually up late last night, and I got the
Messing around.
Lutron program extracted.
Oh, sweet.
So it was actually kind of a pain in the ass because they had this repeater. This is kind of where the program lives, and they had this on a static IP for the old network.
Okay.
So when we plugged in, like that router is broadcasting a different network.
Oh, gotcha.
So I was actually able to like dig into this and.
Oh, sweet.
Use
Yeah,
a
we'll
cool program.
show everybody that.
Yeah.
So we're going to pull out the Control 4 amp, the Control 4 audio matrix. We're going to pull out the leaf. This is the HDMI, HDMI over Ethernet, sending video over Ethernet. We're going to pull that out. We're going to pull these old Apple TVs out. And we're going to pull out the old Control 4 IO stuff. We're going to leave the Deftech sub amp. And we're going to leave the Sony, STR ZA 2000. It's actually a nice receiver, like $1,500 receiver. I'm gonna swap for NAD so I can have blue sound, but the Sony is actually a really nice receiver. So we're gonna leave that in there for now, and then we'll start to dig in maybe tomorrow or later today. We might dig into some of the Blue OS network stuff,
But for today, we're gonna get this out and then we're gonna build a new network, if you will. Those are basically the two things out of this whole rack that we need. We have to get rid of this old Planet switch, and we're gonna save a couple of these trip lights. We may swap out for a new surge protection, all that stuff. So this is gonna look super clean. The only thing that stinks is like we don't need this 7-foot rack. You know, we're gonna need like 1/10 of this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, we got room to spread out. Got a couple of components out, fishing all our wires through, getting this detangled, and then we'll start rebuilding.
Okay. Look at that. Freedom.
Getting it undone here. Make it pretty.
Yeah, it's not
There's the distribution amp. I think probably costs a few bucks. Alright, so the rack is out. Tommy's vacuuming out, cleaning it out so it's dust free, and then we're gonna pull out the wires that we need. We need to go upstairs, pull the TV off so we can get those cables figured out.
This feels like.
So explain what we're gonna do here with this.
So basically, you're gonna have the Apple TV directly connected in to like as one of the sources on the TV itself,
Right.
and then using the extender, we're gonna basically send the HDMI, like almost like if you had a sound bar here,
Yeah.
that would be plugged into the ARC channel.
Yeah.
Basically, we're gonna convert that to Ethernet, send it down to the rack, and then plug it into the receiver. So it's gonna basically be an eARC connection back to the sound to the receiver.
Yep.
And then our audio is sent back up here.
Or I mean, so we need to use 2 of these.
No, we only need one.
Really?
Yeah, because we're only sending the audio down. Think of this as an HDMI cable. So like instead of like imagine.
Oh,
you
you're
had
right.
your
You're
receiver
right.
here.
Yeah. I got
So if
you.
you had your
I got
receiver sitting here on the sound bar,
But how are we getting the video back?
the video back is coming right into the TV.
So that device over there has an HDMI out?
Yep.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
That
So
makes more
basically the way
sense
it
then.
works is like normally you have HDMI from the source going into the display.
Yep.
ARC just works the communication backwards the other way.
Got it.
So then it's sending it back downstairs into the rack.
I was thinking that I needed to send HDMI down to the receiver and then go video out of the receiver back to the TV.
No, not in this sense, because we really, if we had like multiple sources, you may need to do that. But if
Right.
we're just having the one source, that's it.
Got it.
So this is the receiver. So basically this would sit up here on the back of the TV.
Okay.
And basically you're gonna have your Ethernet coming in here,
Yep.
and then we're gonna basically send it down. This is actually coming out of the receiver downstairs.
But how do we get the HDMI? So I got an Apple TV. Apple TV only has HDMI out.
Yep. But the HDMI supports audio. So basically all the audio is going into the TV, and then through the ARC channel on the TV, it's gonna come out and go downstairs.
So you're gonna run HDMI out of the Apple TV into the LG,
into the LG.
and then the eARC connection out of the TV
Yep.
into this box.
And then goes to Ethernet downstairs.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Because we don't. The reason why we need to do that is because we don't have HDMI running down.
Yeah, and
to
you
the-
wouldn't
to-
want HDMI is not really good when you run it a long distance anyway.
And the reason why we're doing this is because there's no room. I'd rather just put a darn receiver in this darn cabinet. The cabinet's too shallow.
Yeah, we
Won't
run into
fit.
this all the time where people just have, they want all the equipment mounted in one spot.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But that's what we got.
Well, some houses are super finished and there's no way to there's no room, like, they
Yeah.
don't have like a built-in or something.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll show you what we're talking about here as we get this thing set up.
And you looked, all these are Cat 6?
Yep.
You have a preference of which one you want to use?
Nope.
I'll go with yellow.
So then we got some pretty solid labeling.
From Sony. And then I do a cable map. Yep, we're good. So basically what this is doing is just sending a voltage to each one of these pins to make sure everything is good. Because obviously you need all 8 pins to work.
Right. And so that's going to come down to the receiver.
To the other end of that extender.
Yes.
And then it converts it back to HDMI into the receiver.
Just to get our audio.
Yep.
And then we have a really, that's why we do these crazy receivers with all 57 inputs, and you use one. That's kind of the way the systems
They
are
don't
going
even sell
now.
them anymore with like, you
Yeah.
can't not get it.
I mean, Blu-ray is still preferential from a quality perspective, but it's in a living room with a TV and and some in-wall speakers. It's not worth the juice is not worth the squeeze.
Do they have like a title variant of video?
Streaming.
Yeah.
I think so. I think, but I don't think there's like an aggregate source. So what people do is they get a Kaleidoscape.
Yeah.
And then they just upload Blu-ray HDR movies to the Kaleidoscape. But that just doesn't make any sense to me.
And then you need a rack like this because now you have like 1 million hard drives and.
Yeah, I'm just interested in. I'm just stream it. Especially in a secondary TV like this, it doesn't really matter. I may put a Blu-ray player in the in the home theater, but even then, just use your Apple TV and just stream the darn thing.
Exactly.
It's easier. Battery backup, and then you'll run the trip lights into that.
Exactly. So this will basically cover the load. So you have the generator.
Yep.
But the transfer switch takes 10 seconds. So this will carry that load in that meantime.
So you don't have the surge on and off.
Yeah. So you don't lose the network. You don't lose Wi-Fi or anything if you have a power outage.
Yeah.
Do this like eye level.
So what is this?
This is the switch.
This is a Ubiquiti
Yep.
24 port.
PoE. Yep. And basically we'll have our network stack coming out of the router, and we'll feed this, and this will be our access points and the rest of the network.
So what if I get something new and I just plug it in and it's going to work, or I have to
gonna work.
assign it?
It's gonna work.
Okay.
It's honestly going to operate. What this does is this operates the same as any traditional network. This just makes it modular. So instead of like a router, essentially that you have in a home is a bunch of devices built into one. It's a switch. It's a router.
Right.
But it
But it usually only has 2 or 3 or 4 outputs. Right?
Yeah. So what we're doing here is basically using this as a modular system now. So everything is separate.
Yeah.
So when if something ever fails, you can replace the component individually versus having, to reconfigure everything.
Yeah. Got it.
Set this up, you won't have to mess with this.
Yeah.
The only time you would ever really need to go into it is if you needed to change the Wi-Fi information, or but who really does that? Like if you have to change the Wi-Fi password, how often are you doing that?
Yep.
So these are mini switches. So like if you had to extend your network out throughout the house,
Yeah.
and these are powered by PoE.
Yeah.
So you could just put this under your desk, plug this in, and then you have more ports out.
Interesting. Yeah.
You don't have to run power cables. You keep it super simple and small.
Well, in our case, all these locations have 3 or 6.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I probably don't even need it.
Yeah. In your case, you don't need to do anything. So this is what I think we'll use. This is an Edge Router 4. This is
Okay.
basically a router, but it's pretty beefy. It's got a good chip in it.
I like that.
So the hardware in it is good. And this basically functions the same as this, but this just has more beefier hardware in it, so this won't actually ever be a bottleneck. Well, theoretically shouldn't be a bottleneck, especially what you guys are doing here.
Yeah.
But this is a lot more reliable. These are kind of built to a certain spec, and they're just more reliable than you would get out of something that's made like this.
Yeah.
This is what the ISP is giving you. It's just cheap crap,
Yep.
So this will be next to this, and basically we'll make a nice cable. We'll probably do it like this. So the modem will be here. So you'll have lights on it. So if you ever came down to see if your internet was out, you could tell by the lights. But then we'll have a nice cable that just jumps into here,
Yep.
and then feeds that, and then we wire everything else we're doing.
I'm not thinking. That's what I got you for. You're doing all the thinking.
We still got to make the executive decisions.
Yeah. I don't want to do that either.
You know best.
So we're putting in a. These are these strip light protectors that we had before.
And then the idea is that all this gets wired into, come over a little bit. This all gets wired into the UPS. So now you have a full rack that has redundant power.
You might need to drive that in with the screw.
Yeah. Once we know everything is working, then we'll put all these cables up and sync them into the wall. So normally when I set this up, I like to color code everything, and the internet I like to keep as a very obvious color. So whenever you're looking at this, you know that cable is different than the rest, and it's important.
The incoming.
Yeah. So this is the cable that's going to come out of our cable modem
Yeah.
and feed our router.
Got it. So you'll go green, and then from that point we'll go blue.
Exactly. So it's kind of then color coded in a way that it makes sense.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at it quickly, you know what's going on.
And then we'll use yellow for the one video that we're gonna do.
Yeah. Well, that actually isn't
audio.
going in here at all, which is good.
Right.
This is all just going to be strictly data, and all the AV stuff will be in the back side of the rack.
Yep. So what do we got here today, Mike? Day 10.
Finished mudding today. So I'm gonna get some PVA primer, prime all these spots.
Yeah.
Start prepping the paint. I start painting today.
Sweet.
I know that's gonna put a smile on your face.
Yeah, let's go.
Huh?
Let's go. I'm gonna get you some strong internets.
I need some strong internet.
Yeah.
Really important.
When you're doing your research.
Valuable work.
Oh, it's beautiful. Sun, yeah, it's nice and cool.
I
This
know.
is great.
So nice. I'm so glad we didn't get that heat wave.
Unbelievable, yeah. We
Remember,
thought we
it
were
was supposed to be
gonna
100?
die, yeah.
Yeah, it probably would have.
Never happened. Running this.
We're in it.
So here's my problem. This is what I've been yelling about. So, how do I get in the future? You're gonna teach me how to do that?
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, you shouldn't ever need to go in here. But I mean, it is all accessible here. Just like your router at home would be. I mean, how many times do you go into your home router?
I don't know. Well, whenever when I move houses.
Well, you do that often.
Yeah, right.
Well, then you should be an expert at this.
Yeah, right. See, this is the part. Whatever you're doing, like this is what people like me don't know how to do. This is why I'm saying I need you to make me a network.
That just works.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is all that? You're in command center and all that? Like,
No, this is all just the pre-provisioning phase because this equipment is, because it's geared towards enterprise, it doesn't come with a configuration on it.
Right.
So like your home routers that you buy at Best Buy, they come with software on them that like walks you through like a GUI wizard and you just kind of set it up. This stuff is a little bit better in the sense, well, better from my perspective, that you can just kind of make it exactly what you want. So if you want this to be like a dual WAN failover router where you have like two internet connections that load balance, and if one goes down, the other one takes up the slack, or you could even set up like two of these in a pair. Like that's what we normally do. We have like two of these, and it's called an HA pair. So it's high availability. So like if one of these fails, if the power supply just dies in it, your whole internet just doesn't go down. The other one, they're kind of working constantly in tandem, and they share their routes and share everything that they're doing, and then they can hop over to the next one. So, but that's what's nice about these. These can be whatever you want them to be. So if you want to use them as a simple thing, you can use them as a simple thing.
I like overkill. That's my MO.
Well, I think overkill, but simple. Simple
Yes.
overkill.
Yeah. Like I put
good-
Owens TTX on
Yeah.
on my E92, but we made it so that it's street.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I want Owens TTX. I don't want some, some cheap stuff.
So tell me what you're doing.
So these routers don't come with a. You ever heard of the term DHCP?
Yeah.
So that's basically when it's basically a server that lives on that router, and it hands out IP addresses to all your devices. So when these come out of the box, they don't come with that enabled on.
Okay.
So you have to basically get onto the same subnet that this is on, which basically means the same IP range. And then you get into the GUI, and then you basically, like I mentioned, it doesn't have that configuration on it by default. So once we put that on there, then it will actually start handing out IPs to everything else that we plug in. We can get like a hosted situation where it's in the cloud
Yeah.
that all your devices could talk to. So as you build out more properties, like you would have one central place to manage them all.
Yeah, I want that. So I just go to a web address and I can.
Yeah. So there's this cool service called Hostify, which they basically sell server space in the cloud that runs the controller for all these devices to talk to.
Okay.
And that's a cool way because then you don't have to worry about any of the maintenance of the server and updating it or doing anything. You know, it just works.
I think it's pretty sweet. I wasn't even thinking about using the little guy.
Yeah.
And then, so Mike's cutting out the template and cutting out for this. Speakers in. It looks pretty legit. Yeah, I'm pumped about that. Unlike most custom install speakers, you have to screw it in, and there's a clamp, so you actually take the speaker out and then push it in place. Speakers are in. Mike's painting the grills. I'll get rid of this shop back out of here, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Looks better than those broken grills with the droopy screens on top of them. So we'll have black grills on them. If it were me, I'd just leave it like that, but I don't want people poking my tweeters. Now, theoretically, this is a no-no. The center channel should be right smack in the center of the TV, but I don't really have a choice the way this was set up. So I'm kind of working with the cabinet that exists. This cabinet is too nice to tear out, and I don't have the stone to fix the stonework and all that, so this is a pretty sweet setup. And so now we'll pull these speakers out, and Mike will make a little template for the Studio Series, the S4 W65. So we'll have a nice timber matched system here with the DefTech subwoofers on the left and right. Are we done?
Yeah. Everything that's primary was attached.
So now we got prep, clean up.
I'm gonna clean it out, hose it down inside, get rid of all the dust,
Yeah.
clean all the windows, clean all the bases, start masking, and then we can start painting. A little ahead of schedule.
This place is a disaster. Like every room is torn apart.
I know. I know.
Now the basement, we got video games torn apart. We got, oh my gosh, we got internet. Everything's in like 4 or 5 days. It's gonna start coming together.
Well, shoot, we're only, what are we at, day 10?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty good for 10 out of 45.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty good if you can get up tomorrow.
Good stuff. That's going
You can be pointing and directing for a few days.
I'm good.
All right, I gotta get out of here before I get dirty.
Yeah, I know you better.
Our internet's going good. We got our audio system working. All right, so system is fully operational. It's the way, remind you of the setup. So we have LG G1 65-inch OLED. I'll get this ISF calibrated after it breaks in, so probably not for a little while. We have Dine Audio. These are the Studio Series LCR, left, center, right. Of course, my center's a little bit off, but when we put the grill, the black grill on there, Mike painted the grill, he's got to put another coat on it. We should be fine. Then I've got the, was it AV Control, I think it's called? I think that's the company, AV Access. This is not the one we're using, but I have an AV Access eARC extender. Now, the problem is that Sony receiver doesn't have eARC, it only has ARC. So right now we're getting Dolby Pro Logic and multi-channel surround. But when my T778 NAD comes, we'll have full, Dolby 7.1. So then I have the Definitive Technologies subwoofers, one on the left, one on the right. I thought they were dual 12s. It's a single 12 and then a passive radiator. So those are powered by the amplifier that's downstairs. And then there's an Apple TV 4K behind the TV. The Apple TV 4K feeds HDMI 1 on the TV, then HDMI 2 is fed into the AV Access. Did I just say it was AV Access? AV Access eARC controller. And then we have Ethernet running down to the receiver. So there's a receiver transmitter for AV Access. I'll run down and show you that. And we have a full setup. The other thing I've figured out is the in-ceiling speakers are actually your left and right surround. So we'll swap those for Dine Audios once we get the scaffolding here to do the lights next to them. And then we do have to swap the rears for the S4 W65s. So we have a fully operational system. Of course, it would have been so much simpler if they just put a receiver in here, but you know, the AV guys always want to put all the stuff in one spot in the house, and then it makes it so much more difficult. But I like the fact that we're going to leave these things off, just throw these things away. Wood filled a couple of holes. It looks great. If you're an audio guy, if you're not, if you're an interior designer, you're going to hate that. And then of course I have a couch coming right here, big old couch, so that I can lay my little head down and take some rests while I watch some TV. Yeah, or Ted Lasso, one or the other. I think this is gonna be junk.
It's a little particle boardy, but it's fun. It's a video game, it'll be fun.
I don't know about this. It feels like it's small. Is that how video games were? I mean, there's a riser to bring it up to height, but
Yeah.
did I get a little bit too ambitious
Yeah,
with the cheapness?
kids will love it.
I don't know. I want world class.
Yeah.
Well, we'll run these for a little while and then we'll get the basketball machine and get rid of these.
There you go.
Well, let me not write them off until we at least try it.
Yeah.
So here's our subwoofer amp, and then the Sony, and the CEC turned it off. That's great. So I don't need some fancy remote or anything. Everything just communicates through HDMI. And then we have our battery backup, which won't be feeding the home theater stuff, but all of our network stuff. So here's that's the transmitter for the HDMI eARC. So you see the HDMI, so this is the line coming into our system from upstairs and then connecting to the receiver. Now, we also ran this Ethernet because the new Apple TV 4Ks have a gigabit input, so we're able to get full like 420 or 430 megabits per second from our cable modem to the Apple TV upstairs. Cool. So then I bought these Arcade 1-Ups, and they're $500.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I was wondering how good they're gonna be. If they're gonna feel like they're real arcade level.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna feel arcade level for sure.
Yeah, well, shoot.
Yeah, I mean, where's the control box?
I was watching all kinds of videos from people that are like arcade aficionados, and
Yeah.
maybe they're paid by them.
Yeah, maybe. The screen protector's really annoying. They put the screws through the screen protector, so when I ripped out the screen protector. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if you can, I mean, it'll be fine, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's just not as heavy as, like, when you go to a real arcade, like, the joysticks go, like, a lot heavier.
Yeah.
And they're just not as heavy as a Click, but I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. I know my kids are gonna love these things.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm playing you here, and you're going down.
Yeah, we'll see. So I got this TV cleaned up and adjusted, and took a darn garbage bag full of parts and pieces off the back of it just to make it a regular old TV instead of all this weird video distribution stuff. All right, we're rolling, people. Got our AP here. So we got Wi-Fi signal down here. Nice. Full Magilla.
A lot of screwing.
All right, NBA Jam is coming together.
This is the last piece. I mean, it's ready to go. I just need, this is the baseboard.
Yeah. Let's go again. Let's go again. We're good. We're good. We're 3 games in. Oh,
Dang,
25% shooting. That's why. All right, we killed them that time. I don't know. I guess it's fun. These things are not what I was hoping, but
I think
super
people
fun.
enjoy it,
Yeah.
I think people enjoy it.
This doesn't take up a lot of space.
84%. Look at that.
He missed 4 shots. 6 shots the whole game. All right, we got our Ubiquiti AP up here. That's good.
I might take the rest of the night to clean up the rest.
So what's the status update here?
We got one more access point to do.
So we'd have 5 total.
5 total.
1 in the laundry, 1 in the, I think we should move the one in the basement to
Where the
behind the
TV is,
TV,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so that way,
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
yep. And then we hardwired the Apple TV and we're looking pretty sharp. Oh, I got it here too. I didn't realize that. I think that's the spot right up
Yeah,
there.
I think up there out of the way is probably better.
Yep.
Plus it's up higher, better coverage anyway.
Yeah, just some simple drywall anchors and punch Ethernet through the wall and a piece of cake. And then can we, I think we turn most of the lights off.
Yeah, yeah, I can turn them off.
Yeah.
Did you see, I don't know if you checked in your email, but I sent you an email with a link to get into the controller and everything.
Yeah, I haven't checked yet. Trying to avoid all emails.
Yeah, you're in the mountains.
Yeah. Out there, Mikey.
Tape gun, man. Some paper and some tape.
I may have messed you up. I used a couple of your rolls already.
Yeah, did have to use them. I know. We used like 25 feet at each one. It's alright. It doesn't upset me.
I think we'll be good because I only used like half a gallon of the primer in the whole home theater, and there's less in here than there is in there.
Oh, for the base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got more windows.
Yeah. There aren't too many knots in this wood, you know?
Yeah.
Almost.
It's worked to it's just simple. I just rolled it.
You know, I
With
was
a little
almost thinking
mini
about
one.
masking the floor from floor up and spraying it when I spray the walls and see if you don't get any bleed through, you could just paint it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's because the problem is the urethane, like rejecting, not rejecting, but it won't. You'll nick it and it'll
Latex,
scratch
you
up.
won't bite?
Yeah. It's like shiny
Well, I'll leave the
nonsense.
baseboards to you then. I'm gonna mask. I'm gonna mask to the top edge of the base, and then you can do your famous cutting in on there with your brush and the roller. Okay, I have some knee pads.
We'll see. I might have to do something else with the internet.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have more things to do. It was
Yeah, I might have to do some more
big problems.
interneting.
Big problems.
We're
Yeah.
gonna test out more NBA Jam.
Yeah, I got to do it for the people.
Yeah.
Show them what kind of fun and happiness they can have here.
Yeah.
When some guys in the garage working and you're playing NBA Jam.
That's what's been happening now.
Yeah. So you said you're gonna do the walls. You're gonna do walls first.
Yep.
These are the baseboards for you, because you like doing them so much.
These people are gonna go nuts. They come here. This is the crappy theater. It's real good. Really good. Who's here? Coming in from the beach. That looks pretty cool coming down the road. Coming for some second vacation. Uh-oh, what's up, buddies?
What happened to her beautiful house? Look at it.
We trashed it.
Was
It's
Monday's video.
It's
So I
com-
feel like I don't know what's happening.
it's complete
since Monday.
chaos, but it's about to all start coming together.
Looking like something
Oh
now.
my gosh, it's amazing. No, those videos, I'm like hooked. Like I'm checking every day. When's the next one? When's the next one?
I never watch them.
I was
I've never
watching
seen
it.
a video
I
of
was
that.
watching them.
Oh, now you get to live it. Now you get to be in it.
Like on the Monday's video, there was none of this.
Yeah. Well, we had to unload the U-Haul.
How many are you done with electrical, Mike? That's
Yep.
what I-
How many
Yeah,
car
that's
garage
all.
is this?
All the walls
7.
that I cut apart, that's where all the white is. That's all.
How can you got that many cars?
I only have 3 now. Well, 4 with the Raptor.
Look at that wall.
Hey, do you see my bag like it's garage?
No.
Wow. Oh my gosh, the difference with these lights.
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow.
They're dimmed right now.
I feel like I'm scanning the video.
My feet are dirty.
Okay, he put in all these lights, all the cam light, like.
We gotta buy one more basketball hoop.
Why?
So we can play basketball while we're here.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Cool.
look, there's a pool, but it's like built on the side of a mountain.
There's a wall. That's a big wall. So I'm scared.
Yeah, there's bees everywhere, Ryan.
Oh yeah, Ryan can't get stung.
Exactly. I don't know. I've barely played.
Ryan's gonna love NBA Jam, but my video games are kind of
it's here?
cheesy. Yeah,
They were too cheap. They went out.
yeah, but it's fun.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
So we've learned how to, it's some winter projects and me restoring this ipe on how to do
You
it.
know how to do it?
Yeah, I mean it's a
How?
lot of work, but it's called ipe. It's a Brazilian hardwood.
Oh, the lady taught you?
No, we were just doing some
But
research.
she told you what it was?
See all our holes. So old
the bees?
Darren Jonesy's gonna come out and dial us all in. He's coming Tuesday. He's gonna nuke this whole place.
Nice.
He said he's gonna be climbing all over the roof and everything.
Oh, wow.
Let's go in his house.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
yeah.
But then I'll have to look at that. I'm like,
Okay, guys, ready?
that. But
This is where elevators can go. Are shoes off in the house? Already?
No, it's dirty.
Well.
My feet are dirty.
Hi! How are you? I'm Michelle. Thank you for coming. I was telling the kids that I was like, he drove like 12 hours. Or
16, but
okay.
yeah, all good.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
When you were
Hey, I thought James there. Actually, I could watch.
So you see what I'm saying? If we try to put that giant thing in here,
I know it looks so good in the video, but you're right. It's not
yeah,
enough for
but it doesn't look good in the basement.
So pretty. Well, I can take it to our house because I'm in love with it. So
Yeah.
if we have to take it home. It's so cool because I saw this stuff when we were buying it, but now to see it in person.
Yeah.
Can we go?
Couch here.
downstairs.
Hold on. Don't go.
Go.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know where to
Just go run around. This is our house. You can do whatever you want.
I don't know where to go.
Go down the basement that way. You'll see.
Pillows.
Just go. Just go explore.
Nope. Nope.
These have to go back with me.
Okay.
Where am I
Yeah.
gonna be
I have to
sleeping
get these
in?
pillows.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, it looks so good there, but these chairs are just so ugly. Like, I can't wait. Oh, I do love this thing so much, Matt. Shoot.
Where
Yeah.
are ping pong thingies?
Dang it.
It's this darn floor.
Where are ping pong thingies?
What about the floor?
The floor doesn't match anything.
That's okay. It's cool down
Now,
here.
where are
Yeah.
ping pong?
Dang it, it's inside out. Oh, well.
What is this?
Is it comfy now?
If it's
Yeah,
tornado
it's good.
happens, we hide in there.
That we're gonna fill with snacks. It's gonna be the snack vault.
Wait, but if there's a tornado happening, we have to stay in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, these chairs were such a good find, right? They're gonna be really cool.
Some spraying. Oh yeah. That is easy. Dang, you used a half a bucket already.
And then about a gallon and a half for that.
Roll right through it. Oh.
Second coat, let it dry, and then we'll hit a second coat on it.
That's it?
See, no muss, no fuss.
Yeah, this is nice.
I told you.
Can you spray the home theater for me too?
Yeah, good, if you mask it off for me.
Yeah, the problem is the ceiling's got all the beams.
You'd have to, it'd be a lot of work. But it goes pretty fast.
Now some pasta. Got a few minutes going with the steaks. I'm gonna sear them down to the Evo, do some smash burgers. Mike's painting the garage. I don't think he was planning on doing the whole thing, but he's doing it. Turn this down a little bit. This place is so freaking awesome. I'm telling you. I need a colander, but like La Crusette stuff. I bought a spoon rest and a trivet, so that's coming. I'm just figuring the things out every day that I need, and every time I come here, I'm gonna find some things that I need. Let's go check out the garage. So, was this the plan, or you just kind of got in a groove?
Kinda got in the groove.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a little testy, test wall.
And you paint the whole freaking
And
thing.
the whole garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Looks
Bad
great.
For 2 hours.
Is it gonna need a second coat of that?
I'm gonna do a second coat, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's worth it. It's already masked, goes quickly,
Yeah.
masked. Can you tell where I cut the wall?
Nope.
That's the point.
Yeah, and then we'll start doing the baseboards. While you're doing the ceiling, I'll do the baseboards.
Yeah.
I guess I can't do that. It has to stay masked, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess it should, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna put plastic all
On
the way
the
up
floor.
to the paper to do the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be in your way.
Did you get your paint shield? Is that where Jeff's going around?
That's where he's going to get, yeah. That
Yeah.
way I can hold that up there. Go
Okay.
to town.
I'm gonna go sear some steaks and make some burgers.
Okay.
Yeah, you people are gonna love this garage. It's gonna be great. It's already great.
Tomorrow's here.
You know how to use this?
It's recording. I kind of do. Maddie, what are you
Miss
eating?
Kim brought us some cake and some pie. I'm eating it.
Oh, she brought both?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nice.
Who's Miss Kim?
I didn't even see her. I was down in the
She was in
basement.
and out. She had something to do.
Oh.
Who's Miss Kim?
Maybe she has a
She's our
starting job.
awesome realtor who is amazing. And what is the name of this place?
It's just called the Country Bakery.
Oh.
It's called Country Bakery.
It's only open certain times a year, and she has it marked on her calendar.
Whatever
So,
it is, it's darn good.
yeah, I want to go there. Kate, did
we
you
went
have
there the
something
other
new and
day.
exciting happen tonight? Let's show the people, as Daddy would say. Come on, give me a smile.
Look, you're making a giant mess.
Where is it? Oh, it's gone. Tooth Fairy doesn't come to Helen though, so. Look at her little face.
What's the verdict of the kids? What do you think about this place?
What do you, what,
Game!
it's better than what?
Better than our house.
What's your favorite part, Kate?
Games.
The games downstairs? Aw.
Alright, ping pong. We
We're
gotta
gonna
get
have
a
a ping
pool
pong
table. I want a
tournament.
pool table.
Pool table?
Mommy, can I have ice cream?
Yes, baby.
All right, people. It's 11 something o'clock. I'm done. I was done at 8 o'clock. So that's a day. That's a full day there, people. That's another full day. So tomorrow we'll start digging into the NAD system. We'll start digging into Radio Raw 2, the lighting. Dane and I will finish the rack. And Mike's gonna work on painting the roof. Nice. Shelly is here, so she's gonna do some work too, maybe not. Probably cause more work for me than the work she's gonna do, but yeah, we'll see you guys on day 11. We're getting a lot done. I'm pumped that I got a TV with some awesome speakers. We'll get the grills painted, get this system finalized, get the rears done, and then we'll probably do the ceiling whenever I get scaffolding and do the lights. I didn't order ceiling speakers because I didn't know these were part of the system. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.